Hello there. If I haven't met you before, my name's Luke. I'm one of the directors here at Sophie's Homes. And in this video, I'm going to go through the top four questions we get asked by investors and landlords after they've received their first statement. So let's get to it. First question, number one, is why am I paying a cleaning fee? So down here at the bottom left of your statement, you will see your cleaning fees. Now, it is very common practice that guests pay the cleaning fee. Okay, so why is it on the statement? Well, when, let's say, an Airbnb booking comes in, Airbnb will charge the guest the cleaning fee, but they will send us the revenue in one payment. Okay, so it will have the cleaning fee attached and the booking fee. We have to extract the cleaning fee from that revenue and then put the rest into your back pocket. So that £95 here, let's say, has been extracted from the payment over here on the right hand side, but the guest has already paid this payment. So technically, you are not paying the cleaning fee, but it has to be taken out of the revenue that gets sent to us. Question two. So the second most popular question we get asked is, what is the maintenance? What does this table mean? Well, the maintenance table is basically anything that we've had to spend on your property to keep it up to scratch, to keep it well maintained, to repair it, to replace items, anything there. So you can see we've got some popular items here. Gardening. If your property's got a garden, it needs gardening. Any maintenance on things that are tired, tatty, worn, broken even, that goes there. Now, on the idea of broken things, as I'm sure you're aware by now, we take fees from guests if they break things. Air cover, we're covered with that. We take deposits from booking.com, direct bookings, manual bookings. So we are more than covered, and any breakages caused by guests, we will claim for them. So you shouldn't see those on here because the claim will cover those. But anything that's needed to upkeep the property will be present here in this table. Question three, the most popular one is, what is this monthly inspection of £25? Well, the monthly inspection is our way of keeping on top of the property and making sure that every guest has a five-star experience, making sure that our reviews are high, and making sure that your property is the best it can be every month. So this monthly inspection is done by our cleaners. We pay them £25 to do the monthly inspection, and they follow an inventory list and make sure that every single item is present in the property, down to the teaspoon, down to the tea towel, down to pillows, everything. So that monthly inspection covers the effort and the time that cleaners have to do to produce that inventory. And then that is coupled with the list that we send you every month to verify that it's okay for us to go out and buy those items, again, to keep your property the best it possibly can be. And question four, the fourth most popular question we get asked, and we don't get this asked very often, mind, because it does go unnoticed. However, here at Sophie's Homes, we are all about transparency, especially when it comes to your money. So if you look over here, we have a selection of platforms that these bookings have been booked on. Now, if I was to highlight to you the direct bookings and the manual bookings, these ones here, these bookings, they show up as red on your hospitable calendar on your phone, okay? The payouts of them will not be the same as what you see on your hospitable phone. They'll be very close, but they won't be the same. These revenue payouts will be slightly less because what happens is when we take the revenue from the guest, it has to go through a system called Stripe, and they take a 2% transaction fee. So that transaction fee is taken after before the money is passed to us and passed into our account. So a bit like the cleaning fee, we have to minus that 2% transaction fee from the revenue that gets reported to you. And then we report to you the actual figure that we get from manual and direct bookings. Now, we always make sure these manual and direct bookings are higher than if they book through booking.com or Airbnb, because otherwise there would be no point. Okay, so we make sure that it's higher, but we just want to have complete transparency that there's a 2% transaction fee on these bookings to cover the through payment. Thank you for watching, and I hope that was helpful. If you do have any more questions that you'd like to ask myself or Sophie or anyone else in the company, then please do let us know and get in touch. Take care.